Hey, them not see. Got to be aware in this time.
Yeah, me now, yeah. Liberation to the world, watch it. Yes. The world is in a big recession, them a call it crisis. Politics around the world, you better analyze this truth. We in a cycle for a long time. You better ready now to step up to the front line. Analyze and get mentally fit. Globalization, my generation witness true. When you feel like you're close, you should know there's a long way to go, long way to go. Barriers another way, we are gonna break them down. United, we must stand up from the ground. Hey, when you yo, easy now, man, LionFace. I ain't did a dancehall thing like this in a long time. You crazy, man. LionFace Radio, Ziggi Recado, live and direct. Check out Liberation, available in a few hours. ZiggiRecadoMusic.com. ZiggiRecadoMusic.com now and check it out, see what it looks like. And from 12 Indeed, you can download the EP for free for a limited time.
Why for free for them? Is it like a promotion thing or?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, look, my philosophy was I just did an album. My last album that I did with Rockin' Vibes VP was April, you know. So in terms of album, that's not old at all. It's not even a year yet, actually. So for me to come with a new album, that didn't make no sense, you know. So I wanted to do a smaller project. And besides that, this album I had was through Rockin' Vibes, which I am no longer with. So I know nobody was going to be actively working the album, you know, or promoting the album. So I could not sit around and expect something to magically happen, you know. So I felt like I had to put something out there and come with something. And I never did a project like that. I actually never had my own website like this. So it all came together perfectly. I was like, okay, let me launch this thing, put it out there for a limited time for free. And I have other projects I'm doing, 2 other EPs this year. So it all come together like one, you know, big project. Yeah.
Because also the EP itself, it's a big difference with the Ziggi Recado album and this one. Because this was like, I like to call it, well, maybe it's my own vision, the new school roots rock reggae.
Okay, yeah, this is...
that's my opinion. But
yeah. Look, this one is definitely reggae, you know? It's no beating around the bush. My last album indeed was very different than this. And that's because my last album I deliberately was experimenting with music for the first time, because I already had 2 albums before that was more real reggae dancehall based. So it was, you know, I wanted to do something different, and that was me taking reggae, mixing it with different elements. And this is more, you know, back to the core thing, so it will definitely sound. It was one song myself, and the other 5 are different producers. One producer did 2 tracks, Moritz from Korf. That's a German producer too, from One Is Record, a real bad producer. He did More Than Sometimes and Green Medicine. And I have Cool and Humble Special Delivery, did that one. And Mercy, that's a sticker from Root Down. He didn't need to tell you this too. For example, he did the last track, Mercy.
So why are these different kind of producers? Why?
It wasn't really about the producers or who did it. I basically just, when I went to do the EP, I knew it would take too long if I had to try to deliberately produce everything and get all of that together. That's a lot more work, and then you would be busy a while. So I wanted to do some myself, so I just did what I could do. And besides that, I linked producers I know who I worked with through the years, you know, had everybody send me some stuff. Especially with my last album that I produced myself, it had been a while since I linked people for some beats. So then people started to send me rhythm. I got a ton of rhythms, man, trust me. And then I basically just filtered it out, and, you know, the rhythms that I dig the most, that is what I work with, and it turned out to be these producers.
Okay. So you got 6 tracks now. Are these? Did you select the 6 tracks because these are like you have your best feeling for? Why not the 7th track? One more? Why not? Why 6 tracks?
Well, look, an EP is in official terms, you know what I'm saying? Extended play, it's supposed to be half an album. You know, so I think as soon as you start to go towards 8 or 9 track, it's too close to a real album. So my goal was like 6 or 7. So initially I was planning to record say at least 10 and then take the 6 or 7 best tracks. But then I did these 6 and it was great, you know what I'm saying?
Actually.
So I did I did 2 extra songs actually. I got one nice rhythm from Curtis Lynch, but that turned out being for a combination that he wants to make it, you know, with Million Stars and Cali P and blah blah blah, and that wouldn't be finished on time for this. And I did one with what's his name again? My boy from Hawaii, his name is J. Jesus. Yeah.
Sometimes it
Yeah. J-Bo was in Amsterdam, you know, so I had him in the studio by me and we did a nice track. It was a very nice track, but the rhythm is produced also by Morrissey, a real wicked producer, but this was the one rhythm that had a kind of a, I would say, alternative R&B-ish vibe.
Okay.
You know, and J-Bo with his nice thing. So that one track with the rest that I had here wasn't really fitting in the liberation, you know. So that one I left off, and I was just left with it.
The wicked ways are savage, solid as a rocket, can't soft like porridge, like a soldier on the battlefield. I'm on a say, Jaja guide I in this time, cause the wicked them merciless. Them have no clear